No printing on this tape. This one is in the shrink wrap, but the bottom part is chopped open. And you know what? Since I'm right here, right now, I'm just gonna take the rest of the shrink wrap off of this. There we go. Alright. This is an Anchor Bay VHS. The film itself is from 1967, and this is a 2002 Anchor Bay VHS. So, yep. Number 14, and it does have this black ink barcode with a numbers thing on it. Though, as per usual, I do not see a print date anywhere on here. Let me see. Yeah, I don't think there's... Yeah, I do not see a print date anywhere on here. Unfortunately. This is my... I believe this is my first Paramount Pictures Commemorative Edition VHS. This will be replacing my standard VHS copy of this movie that I got back in, I believe I got it back in August of 2015. So yeah, I'll be replacing my standard VHS copy of this movie with this really cool commemorative edition VHS. And this includes retrospective interviews with director and screenwriter Roman Polanski, production designer Richard Silbert, and former head of production Robert Evans. Yeah, I believe that's how you say his name. So, yep. Special features not rated. The film itself is from 1968, and this is a 2000 VHS. number 209. And this was printed in the 38th week of 2000. Yep. Alright. And the last VHS I got, before I start showing off some other stuff, is CBS Fox videotape. The spine here looks to be kind of faded, but that's okay. It's better than nothing. And it says Tribes won an Emmy Award for Best Original Teleplay. So I can tell this was actually a made-for-TV film, which probably aired on CBS back then. The film itself is from 1970, and it's rated G, and this is a 1988 CBS Fox video VHS. So yeah. And if I can get this tape out, there we go. The label itself says 1990 on it. Number 52, and this is a later reprint. Printed in the printed in the 49th week of 1995. So yep. So this is a 1995 reprint. So yeah. And unfortunately the shell is kind of screwed up right here. Like, yeah, unfortunately the shell is not completely centered. You can see it looks kind of off on this one side here. So yeah, the tape shell on this is a bit screwed up, but hopefully the tape will still play fine. Yeah, I might try seeing if I can take this tape apart and straighten the shell back up so it's flat, not crooked like this. But yeah, that's okay. This tape should still play perfectly fine, hopefully. We will see. Alright. So those are the VHS tapes I got. Now onto some other stuff. Alright. So up next are a whole bunch of CDs that I got yesterday. This is a Comedy Central Records album. Yep, has the Comedy Central Records logo on the inside of the case. this album looked interesting, so I figured I'd pick it up and give it a try, see if I enjoy it. And the disc is backwards, so let me just carefully flip it over. There we go. This was originally released in 1972, but this is the 2014 playlist edition. This one's a CDR. As you can see, it's got that that blue tint to it. So yes, this is a CDR release. And yes, the CD does have John McDermott's signature on it, which is cool. See, he signed it with his name right there. This has the Bing Crosby World War II radio Christmas shows from December 14th and 21st of 1944. What's interesting about this Bing Crosby Christmas release is that it has a track called Bing Crosby, Jack Kapp, who was the founder of Decca Records at the time, Connie Boswell, Bob Crosby, and Victor Young send greetings to Decca employees, Christmas 1940. So yeah, that's interesting that it has a cool Christmas greeting on it. This has 5 Christmas songs by the Supremes and 5 Christmas songs by the Temptations. Never seen this release before. And yes, I will take the booklet out and show you guys the cool fold-out poster. Alright, give me 1 second. So, yep. Alright. Give me 1 second again while I fold this back up. There we go. Now, so yep. And the last CD that I got, this is a double feature soundtrack that features the soundtracks to Sun Valley Serenade and Orchestra Wives, which are two 40s musicals featuring the Glenn Miller Orchestra. I do have Orchestra Wives on VHS in my collection. I do not yet have Sun Valley Serenade yet, but I hope to get that one at some point. It's got some person's address on the back. Alright, so we're almost done, but I have one other thing to show you guys. I also got a really cool book, and this is Paul Newman, A Life in Pictures. Originally this was $2.99. Oh, hang on a second, I spit in my camera here. Originally, this was $2.99 at a Salvation Army thrift store, but I got it for $12.99 at the East Syracuse Thrifty Shopper. So someone originally bought this for $3 at the Salvation Army store, and then they gave it to the Thrifty Shopper, and then they marked it up $10 more than what I probably should have paid for it. That's kind of weird that a Thrifty Shopper priced this $10 more than what Salvation Army asked for it back then, but I'm not going to complain. It is to be fair, it is a really nice big book, and they probably just thought it was worth something, so that's why they marked it a little bit more. And especially considering that the original retail price was $40. See right there, that was the original price for this book. $40, so I'd say obviously $3 would have been a steal, but I'd say $13 for this is still a pretty good deal, considering it was originally a $40 book back whenever this was first published. Is there a date anywhere on here? I have no clue. I have no idea. Oh, here we go. It's actually a bit more recent. It's from 2006. Okay, so it's a bit more recent than I thought it was. But yeah, it's still a really, really cool book, and it's got all kinds of really nice photos and all kinds of cool stuff. It's got all kinds of quotations, and yeah, this is a really really nice book, and it's very big too, so I can see why the Thrifty Shopper store priced this a bit high. They probably thought it was worth something, and I mean, they're not wrong. It is really cool. So yeah, I'll have to look through this book a little bit more. So yeah, That's a really cool book. So yeah, nice new addition to my book collection. And this is the second update video in a row where I've added a new book to my cinematic movie book collection. So that's pretty awesome. So, all right, that's here. I'll put my tapes back for a second. All right, so that's it for this update video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Have a good one, guys.